Why are these cards so expensive? Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more on Scott. We're doing a follow-up video here because I saw MST was talking about, or Nishi was talking about, why are these cards so expensive in price? This is ridiculous. First one I want to hit on here is the Bonds of Magicians, the quarter-century expensive collector card here. And I want to iterate something here before we start. The collectors in this game have some of the deepest pockets you could ever imagine. People see a card, even though I think the gimmick is, dumb, of 4 of the same card with different color variations in the background. Those collectors are going, do you smell that? That's a new opportunity to get something collectible out here. That's why 10,000 Dragon was, on the expensive point it is. This is also, in general, the first time that we've had quarter centuries that are restricted to new cards. Now, when you look back at the battle set, you did see, hey, these are reprint quarter centuries. These are cards that already, had these. This is the first time that these cards are entering into the population also. And now they got a higher rarity straight off the bat. So that's something to kind of think or keep in mind here. The Bonds Magician is the exception to that rule because it's only going to be available in the quarter century to start. But 4 cards to collect coming in at pre-sales were still hilarious. They were $500. But as you're looking at things here, don't underestimate the collector side of the market. People will have deep pockets for the things that they want to collect. It's just how it is in the game. And is it too expensive? Arguably, the card realistically should be $200 to $300, I would think, but we'll have to wait and see on the reflection of things, how, they go. But people want to collect. People want their higher rarity cards, and it's going to be, it's madness out here. Labyrinth cards being too high in price. Now, this is something I can get behind, not on the higher rarity side of things. Looking at the price tag for the higher rarity stuff. So, what is it? Lady Labyrinth, the Collector's Rares, the Welcome Labyrinth, all of those. Do keep in mind that, based on ratios and things out here, if 20-25 people want to have playsets of 3 of, and you're opening one of these, 1 per 8 cases, I think was the ratios. There's only high end of things out here. The quantity's going to start disappearing off the market. It's the same thing that tends to happen out here. But Robbie, not everybody wants to bling out their deck. Well, yeah, but there's not enough copies out there for everybody to want to bling out their deck at the current juncture, and that's why cards are going up in price, because they hit the low ceiling, they spin on up, and people expect Labyrinth to be around for a while. That's another thing too. A deck's expectancy of life, Age of Overlord, they get support, so that means that congratulations, you're pretty much safe to invest in some nice high rarity stuff for a while. Now, on the low end of things here, Ariana got bought out earlier last week. We're expecting these cards to be reprinted in the tens at this point in time. The lower rarity stuff, going up in insane amounts of money, that I'm just like, I disagree with. Those cards should remain cheap on the threat of the reprint coming. But the higher end stuff, I understand. It's just the fact that people are like, oh my gosh, Age of Overlord, we get the support. This deck is insane. It's tier 0. Oh my gosh, invest now. People want to be able to play the deck right now. Whether or not it's super good or not, that mentality of that future support triggered all of this. All right, and it's continuing to do its thing. Once again, don't underestimate the high rarity market. Dark Hole Quarter Century Secret Rare. No matter how bad Dark Hole Dragon is, no matter how much application the card seems like it doesn't actually have, Dark Hole Quarter Century Secret Rare bumped up because of this. Now, they're not repopulating. They're not going to repopulate for a while. There's no longer large amounts of product swinging into the market here to tip the scales for this stuff. No, that's not what's going on. What you actually do end up happening here, though, is people that did pick up, the stuff for Dark Hole Dragon, they're holding it for Age of Overlord, which is 2 months down the pipeline, by the way. As much as, we can joke and be like, wow, people are spending $100 on a Dark Hole, you still have a generic card that can clear a field. All right, that and Raigeki both have applications to clear up things. We understand this. But as we have good generic power cards in the game, people that just wanted to have the highest rarity dark holes also came in here and picked these up, all right? People that wanted play sets of things, and, you know, hey, you know, these are kind of cheap, I'll pick these up. And then Dark Hole Dragon sparked the entire, oh my gosh, you know, this is amazing, you know, I can put this huge monster on the field, my opponent can't do anything about it, I need to buy my Dark Holes now. That's what happened. And once again, I mean, you look at Dark Hole Dragon, you're like, oh, this card's awful, but it still sparked all of this. And if there's no more product, you know, in huge amounts swinging, you might get one or two swinging into the market maybe every day, but people are, if they're going up cheap, the market's going to eat them. That's just how it is. I know people out here that are waiting for the card to go back down so they can pick them back up. Supply versus demand. A very strange concept that we see out here on the market, but this is all strictly because of Dark Hole Dragon. And I mean, I guess if it showed up at a metagame competition too, the card would have shot up. Vice's Starfrost. Vice's this has been an entirely hilarious thing. The push for Manadium combo to be this insanely crazy deck. People are so excited for this that Vice's did the upsy daisy switcheroo, but on the exact same front that we have with Labyrinth here, you have the threat of a reprint in the Megatins, which, I mean, to be honest here, it's probably coming. And then we have the confirmed reprint in the starter deck in October. Okay. So, why is it going up? Well, once again, people don't understand the I need it now mentality. All right. The fact that the competitive season's starting back up here in August, people want to be able to play Manadium. No! You don't understand! Mom! God! I need my Vice's Starfrost now so I can go, you know, win my locals and get my 5 OTS packs and pull nothing while second place pulls the ultimate rare. Somebody's going to be like, can relate, Robbie? I feel that every single week. But that's the topic at hand here. Once again, I need it now! I want to be able to play Manadium. I want to go to a regional and take 15-minute turns. Yeah! Honestly, that's the truth about watching Manadium actually play. Like, the combo turns take so long. Like, nothing against them. I mean, like, it's a very cool deck to, like, watch do its thing. But, like, man, the right hand trap, the Droll and Lockbird cutoff, it does have some issues. But Vices is going up on the reflection of this. People see, once again, the reprints are coming, but I want to play it now. That's right. It's always about the I need to now live in the moment. That's the most generational thing that we've ever said on this channel in terms of inspiration. And then there's the Rescue Ace hype. How many times have I talked about this? So interestingly enough, I guess I've developed the stigmata on this channel. Stigmata, whatever. That somehow I'm now the anti-Rescue Ace duelist. No. It's a control deck. I love this deck. I love the concept behind it. The things I've been pointing out with this are the average duelist doesn't seem to understand how to play the deck. Don't let that, you know, discourage you from this. And it's been reflected in the price point here too. And I'm still going on record, and I've been saying the same thing for multiple videos. If the average duelist plays this deck and they're like, oh, this is garbage, you can't tell me why you use things in the extra deck, then that's where the problem lies. It means that you haven't got your card pool down. It means that you haven't figured out what the interactions are, and you're going to have issues with that. Until you can kind of understand what I would consider the delicate play lines are in the deck, then that's where your issue is kind of going to lie. And I do hope that players do get the chance to kind of figure this out, but it's players saw an opportunity for a budget deck to pick it up, and I think that was a good thing. But the problem is it's such a boring deck to play. The average duelist is like, I don't really want to, you know, dedicate the time or effort to learning this. And I agree. I kind of feel that at this stage and point. Just the price points being reflective of this. Players want the chance to play this. And I mean, we're seeing the deck go crazy in Japan. Age of Overlord, we do get the, you know, the Witch of the Hydrant deck. I can't wait for that evolution. So this is my follow-up to just kind of talking about why cards are so expensive. I just wanted to give my 2 cents here, but please leave a comment down below to what you guys think. See your beautiful faces back here there today, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.